Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Ayaso Talks, where I love to speak about my beautiful island of Jamaica and pretty much just vlog about my travels wherever I go. So listen, I'm about to wrap up my Jamaican series and I just want to say that Jamaica is so amazing. It is lush, it is blessed, it is beautiful. Oh my God, it is fruitful. We know Jamaica is fruitful. So I just couldn't help but notice while I was in Jamaica over the summer how amazingly blessed Jamaica is, how amazingly lush it is, how fruitful it is. But you know what, guys? Sad note, it had to take me living outside of Jamaica to be able to see all of that, and that is sad, right? But the good thing, I woke up and I see how amazing my country is, how beautiful it is, right? And the thing though is that it is normal to not appreciate something, or when you see it every single day, you know, when you see things the same thing over and over again, sometimes you don't know what you have. And that is why I always say that Jamaica is like a gold spoon that a person has, you know, like in their mouth, and then you lose it, and then it's like, oh my God, what did I do? You know, what did I do? I just got rid of my gold spoon that was worth so much. But anyhow, so Jamaica is like that to me. Then I didn't really lose my country, of course, but I'm just saying, just after a while you begin to see how beautiful and amazing that Jamaica is. While I was in Jamaica, one thing I got to realize is that Jamaica is a place of healing. Not only is it mentally, it provides mental healing to you, but it provides physical healing to you. And that is why I say that Jamaica is so blessed. Let me tell you what I mean by that. First of all, did you realize that in Jamaica, you can literally extract things from nature, and it has some type of health benefits in it that is good for you? That is why when we're in Jamaica, it is so important that we collect. We're always collecting like the soursop leaves and all these different types of plants that we want to take back with us because we don't have access to it where we are. These are not the type of things that you see each and every day in the grocery store. So when we come to Jamaica, we packed up on all of those things because now we get to realize and appreciate the health benefits in these things. And now we also get to appreciate our island of Jamaica, our country that provides these things. And the good thing is that these things are provided to us in our backyards, in our front yards. It's all around us. You don't have to walk very far to pick that soursop leaf. You don't have to walk very far. What is the name of that one? That thing called so you don't have to walk very far even to pick that moringa plant that they say is absolutely amazing when it comes to high blood pressure, diabetes, all of that kind of stuff. It's right there in our backyard. So literally, Jamaica, let us just say, Jamaica is like a pharmaceutical company. The pharmacy is all around us. The pharmacy comes from nature. It comes from our backyard. Our backyard is a pharmaceutical company, man. So I'm telling you, that is another reason as to why I say Jamaica is blessed. I have personally witnessed how healing Jamaica is, because I was in the situation before where here in the state, I live in the tropical side of the state, and I like to walk around in flip-flops. Now, I don't know what happened. One day, I walk around with my flip-flops out and about in the public. I came home and I started noticing that my feet, my leg, one of my foot started to irritate. It started itching, and I realized I picked up something. I don't know what it is, some type of virus on my leg, and I couldn't get rid of it. I tried everything. I even tried lime. Jamaica, we use lime and we rub I rubbed down the area as much as I could. Nothing worked. I went to the pharmacy. I got all kind of ointments. Nothing worked. I used salt. Nothing worked. I was like tired of this whole situation. I just want my foot back to normal, you know? And so I was so frustrated. I just couldn't find a cure to get rid of that little itch. It's actually not an itch. It was like a big old black spot on my foot, you know, and it itches so bad. But listen, I had to go to Jamaica. And I went to Jamaica for my business, you know, my business. 1 second. You okay? So anyhow, life continued. I still have this problem. I'm sick and tired of it. And for some reason, I had to make a quick flight to Jamaica. While I was in Jamaica, I started to think. I said, wait a second, why not go to the beach? Let me dip my whole body into the seawater, that beautiful Caribbean Sea, right? And let's just see what will happen. That was all I needed to do. That was all I needed to do. I found me a beach in Montego Bay, and I washed myself down and I scrubbed my feet with the sand. I washed my feet in that nice sea salt water, and bam, literally by the time I went back to the United States, and I was only in Jamaica for 5 days, by the time I went back to the state, my foot was healed. It was healed. Black spots started to fade and my foot started going right back to normal, and it is still normal to this day. Okay? So you cannot tell me that my country isn't full of healing. Like, the ground itself is full of healing. The nature is full of healing. Like, whatever your body needs, it provides the remedy for it. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, Jamaica is emotionally healing, and it is physically healing as well. Now, I didn't have to tell you that story because I really don't like talking about it, but I just decided to share it, you know. I just still decided to share it because, I mean, come on now. My country of Jamaica. Seriously, as I said, I had to be away from it in order to appreciate it, you know. So, yep. Jamaica, man. If anybody is looking for like an amazing vacation spot, for example, if you want to de-stress, check out Jamaica. Jamaica has this thing, man. It just does this thing to you when you're there. You immediately start de-stressing, man. I don't know if it's because of the laid-back vibes of Jamaica. Yeah, that's perhaps what it is, you know, because here we're so used to the fast-paced environment and we're always on the go, and the brain doesn't have time to rest besides when it's sleeping, if it gets enough sleep at night, you know. And then before you know it, you're up again, ripping and running, ripping and running, ripping and running, and you're always grinding. But in Jamaica, you have time to breathe, you have time to relax, you have time to think, and you have time to unwind. Oh, that's the magic of Jamaica. It's amazing. It's beautiful, I tell you. So if you need to be rejuvenated, check out Jamaica, because Jamaica offers a lot more than just marijuana. Because every time, you know, when people ask, where are you from? The first thing and you say Jamaica, the first thing that comes to mind is marijuana. Listen, Jamaica offers a lot more than that, okay? Jamaica just carries its own magic, I tell you. So that's one of the most beautiful things about my beautiful island of Jamaica. Of course, you know, we have our way of doing things, and yes, we may operate in a little bit of a slower pace, but that comes with being in the island. And I guess we just have to deal with it, right? Yeah. So, I was thinking, can you imagine, man, if we should all become like a herbalist? And guys, when I say a herbalist, now I'm not speaking about any form of witchcraft or anything like that. Oh, it's not nothing taboo about it, nothing negative about it. But what I'm trying to say, what if we should like educate ourselves on the health benefits that is out there in nature, right? What is this plant good for? What is that plant good for? I can tell you definitely that soursop plant is good for diabetes and some other things, okay? Because when I was in Jamaica, I picked some soursop leaf and I blended that stuff with lime and ginger. And by the way, I don't even bother peeling the lime. I just wash it, throw it in the whole lime, just throw that whole thing into the blender with the ginger, everything, skin on and everything, and some green soursop leaf, and drink that stuff, and immediately the reading drop. If your blood pressure, your sugar level was up here, it's gonna go down here. I mean, quickly, very quickly. That is something that I actually noticed because I tried it. They say that I am borderline diabetic. That's what they say. But I don't accept. I go to nature for everything that I need, and Jamaica full of everything that I need. So yeah, I'm telling you, just imagine if we should study like what each plant is good for. We probably wouldn't have a need to go to the pharmacy. Hey, the pharmacy is actually in our backyard and sometime in the front or the side of the yard. And you know how it is in Jamaica, we have like a whole, like, our backyard is not like square inch or anything like that. We're talking about the farm. The farm, okay? And everything is planted out there. Just imagine if we can go around and we can extract everything and we just study it and just know what each thing is good for. Man, I'm telling you, pharmaceutical companies will probably be in trouble, okay? Yeah. But that's how blessed we are, man. It's all out there. It's all in nature. We just need to know how to extract it and use it properly. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Learn to extract it and know how to use it properly. So, Jamaica, no bless. We bless, okay? Bless upon yourself. Bless upon a beautiful self, Jamaica. And again, talking about nature, right, in Jamaica. Maybe that is why we're not sickly, or we don't go to the doctor a lot unless there's a situation that drives us there. But guys, I want to mention, when I was little, my grandpapa, my granddad, my grandfather that is buried in that backyard up in a Clarkstone, I used to watch him go to nature to heal himself. If he feels sick, he can just pick something from nature. There's one thing that he always does that I used to be like, ew, how can anybody do that? You see that aloe vera, or single Bible they call it? He would get that aloe vera, slice it open, and all that jelly on the inside that is bitter, I used to watch him eat it like nothing, not even a sprinkle of sugar, none of that on top of it, not even like a sprinkle of sugar, to be able to eat it, for it to go down. Yeah, none of that. The man would just eat up all the jelly stuff, and I couldn't understand how he could do that, because single Bible is bitter. But anyhow, he knows the health benefits of that plant, and whatever he was looking for, He and that single Bible man, he felt like that single Bible had what he need. Well, that man lived to a good old age. He died in his 90s. Okay, I'm surprised he didn't make it to 100. But he lived to a really good old age and never really had to go to a doctor. As a matter of fact, I've never seen him take any pills either. You know? Because as I said, nature, the pharmaceutical that we need is in the backyard. It's in nature. The nature in our backyard. So guys, hey, I'm just saying that Jamaica is amazing. Jamaica is lush. Jamaica is beautiful. Jamaica is blessed. Okay? Jamaica is fruitful. Jamaica is emotionally healing and mentally healing all at the same time. All right, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I am wrapping up this Jamaican series, and now I will be moving on to other content. I will be adding in some local content going forward. There is this amazing place that someone told me about here in the States, and I want to go and check out, and then I'm going to upload that video as soon as I get a chance to do so. But thank you so much for watching my content. Please go ahead and watch my other contents as well, and I just want you to know that I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Do go ahead, like, share, and subscribe one more time. Bye-bye.